FF4. Thanks to meet you, everyone. This is Plague Doctor, Resident Plague Doctor of the Philippines. And here we are. After we have played Final Fantasy IV yesterday, we're heading to another Final Fantasy game. As an intermission, you know, instead of playing FF5 directly, I decided to go ahead and then play FF4, just to give, just to visit it once again. Because eventually we'll go ahead and then play this game fully as well. And FF14 actually has a lot of stuff. So, even 11. So, you have to go ahead and be aware of those. So, while it's early, you might as well go ahead and do some stuff. So, I'm on Primal Exodus. Right now, I'm currently on the trial version still. So, I'm still broke. Hey. There you go. There you go. Let's go ahead and then start the game. Currently in queue. Well, let's just wait. Just 19 anyway. But while we're waiting on the queue so far, how is everyone so far as of the moment? I am totally fine. And, hopefully everyone is fine as of the moment so far. There you go. Okay. We're not on the web. Okay, so where should I go next? Oh. Okay, do I have to go ahead and then talk to Banderon? Pamphlets down Romance suggested put the road to my adventures. Can you fare us? Resident ready to expand your horizons? Well then, I have an idea over where you might be heading next. Have you heard of the Skyrim in Nausea? If you ever visited the Woe Lizard Canyon, then you must have been up and down the thing at least once. That big leading scaffolding attached to the descent. Like you like to see the lads and lads out there using all cargo like equipment base. Or they are that, and I fear they use an enterprising soul to pick up the odd job that are no other bugger ass time to deal with. Track on the lead of the operation, Rogue by the name of Burkett, and he'll be sure to put your work on a task. There you go. Let's go ahead and then go there. Are you again? Leave minutes. God, I forgot how the controls of this game anymore. It's been a while. Go ahead and do the map again. Well, I know. These are carbon clouds. Dang. There you go. Middle nausea, right? Ah! Where to go? What is this? Ah, 11:30. Okay. I wonder how. I'm confused. Seriously, I'm confused. Okay. There you go. That's what the file. What I wanted with the following map. Where should it go? Internet first. Oh, there you go. Skylift. We got the hunting dog. The what? You're still alive, ah? You're still alive? Okay. There you go. I got him. Okay. bridge. You know what, guys? I was actually thinking, should I go ahead and have two series running at the same time? Like one on Saturday and one on Sunday. I was actually thinking of that. I do need your ship. Bador sent you out here, JD. Consider yourself welcome at the Skype. Look at that bloody clip, will you? One blast of fire here from the huge dragon was all it took to split the ground in half. Cargo still needs to get through though, so this mess of food is what was our solution to the problem. Well, one of them at least. If the gods were kind, ain't and they ain't, I'd have a dozen more works to handle me going list of headaches. Tempted trousers, amateurs breeches, and the bronze piece. Go ahead and check on it. The character. What happened? Did they equip it? Alright, so let's go ahead and then get that going. Sky operator for the cargo. Glad to see you again, Dad. The wagon driver does return in great bloody hurry. Give me some monstrosity of what sprung up from a million conceding his cargo. Leaves the gutless bastard toss it over the side of before turning tail and running for his life. I need you to get on the road, recover that seedling, and deliver it to you over a Switford in western Lanosia. Whatever he pays you for the cargo is yours to keep. After all, I don't quite know what is lurking inside that plant, and you deserve to be rewarded for your troubles. And you also find an interesting switchbird, so the journey should be worth your while. Oh god, no interacting. Okay. Go next. Just run and run. Don't bother. Don't bother with the natural habitat vibrate. Go ahead. What's this? Wild jackal? That's what you get. Ah, baby. My goodness. So, what's next? Swift perch. Don't make me. Let's run. We got aggro. So where should I go? Western Lanosia. There. Have to go back, I guess. Okay. Oh, not what I'm looking for. Ah, there you go. You know what? go. Not joining fate. Friend, get out of here. Okay. There's an ether right, so let's go ahead and go here. Yeah, we are tuned to the ether right, that's good. Next! Where should I go? This guy. As Nemea herself for casing their stake in his desolate land, though I understood there were recent gambling may return fortune club of Marienborn, I at least expect the city to be delivered for disaster struck. Is that my million core seedling? Oh, joyous day! It may seem a paltry beginning, but the yield of this particular variety of club plants nothing short of astonishing. As you have undoubtedly noticed, Whippers lack a certain, shall we say, vital energy? Thus, I mean to restore a mode of hope to its resident by growing a veritable ocean of corn. You, sir, seem to be fit to persuade by Vigor. I'll persuade you to buy the wild have nurture this alien settlement. Go ahead and Master Dharmatica. Go ahead and then wear that armor. Oh. Ew. Intelligence and mind. How about the other one? Intelligence and mind. The other one. Sorry. You there, adventurer. Cast your eyes over the brewers beacon. Does the light not seem uncommonly weak? It cannot possibly be bright enough to guide us ship sailing the bay. I would much over to dive and investigate myself, but I am duty bound to remain at my post. I would consider it a favor if you can make a visit to the brewer's beacon and see if aught has befallen Canswith, the lighthouse keeper. Was accepted. Go ahead and then drink a sip first. There you go. Lighthouse. you say a yellow jacket sent me here? Realize growing dim, has it? Well, of course it bloody has. The bomb that you was deformed has been buggered up, you see. If I don't get that beacon fixed at 2, we'll be in trouble on the water. There will be trouble on the water. I know you're just a messenger, lad, but I can tell you're a adventurer when I see one. I'm going to continue to chase that bomb and bring him a claw that you ripped from its smartening corpse. Ugh. Take this here an iron razor and set her down on the middle of the flock, somewhere around near the scarecrow. I say, nice, you get the nice fire going, and that frisky bomb will soon be about. Watch you don't singe your eyebrows, lad. Yeah, where? Okay. I'm slowly learning the battles once again. I'm slowly learning the battle, the battle flow once again. So this is the flock. Luminous dirt food. There you go. Fate failed. I'm not doing the fate. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead. All you need to do is all you need to do is to take the runaway bomb and give me one of its little claws. This is. Ah, you got the ashy bastard, did you? Once I put the firecracker in the furnace, that should keep things running for a while. I had myself a little bit of luck while you was gone, and them lane cursed me if the furnace weren't all bent and broken. Small wonder the bloody bomb was able to escape. I patched this one the best as I could, but I named no smithy. You may want to have that child with that yellow jack in front of yours in swift version, have him pass the word back to someone in Limsa. Most likely me again. go ahead and then go back here. Furnace damage, is it? Very well. I shall write up the relevant report. But this repairs must needs to be effected without delay. Here I have another favor to ask of you, adventurer. Take yourself straight away for the armored skirt and place the inside and explain the situation to court matter to Nanza. Okay, we're going back to Limsa. And I don't have money. Can I sell shit? Are they repeated was in FF14, I wonder? Go then the return. Limsa. Okay. Okay, we have a lot of people that are actually doing their stuff here. Is summoning bell. Oh, retainers. Not much. Upper deck. We need to go to upper deck. Need to go to the Af Castle. There you go. The furnace in the previous vehicle needs repairs. Fire a ghost beard. I just sent someone up to tinker with it's not a quick pass. We have the bond once that trap system was attached to volatile. I'll have an artisan visit the lighthouse and pay special attention to reinforcing the casing of that furnace. Your work is done adventuring. Need the navigator guard you on your journey. Ah, just getting that. Or this one. And just a book. On to the dry docks. What say you're talking? What say you're taking on somewhere? I'm now taking anything else. We will wait for talking warship to build in. We will certainly use an extra hand for any number of tasks. For your first job, I need you to run this missive over to Upstream, the head ship by the Morabit dry dock. We forged most of the ship's basic pieces here at the Armorer's Guild, but the actual construction takes place on the dock on the south over the Nausea. Pulse is also where you find the main office of Baltic and Mel. The Morbid Rise is one of the incidents in the most important district, at least as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure you will not listen to the areas easily. No alternative in a sense of direction, it would be best making use of the Tomorrow Parser. Parts of the miss and match, in case you're wondering. So you just make reflect on your own feet, lead the city to Tempest Gate and follow the road south. To navigate the So Tempest Gate, go south. Holy crap, these blacksmiths. Okay. So we're going to Tempest Gate, there you go. And then south. Morbid Ride up. There you go. There's a jackal here as well. What the fuck? Can I kill those sprites? Wait, oh, there you go. I was worried I'm actually don't go the wrong way. Okay, let's go ahead and then go here. Go down there. Tuning. Where should we go? Oh, there you go. You have a missive for me from Fort Mazananza? I am sure it pertains to a pending arrival of the Masirians are ordered up over a moon pass. Let's see it then. Last and moderation. Another delay? I'm more aware of the shortage of skilled artisans, but this is insufferable. My apologies. The messenger doesn't deserve to bear the brunt of my frustration. May I have your name? Arsident. Well armed. This proud maiden you see if taking shape before you is the victory. The first new vessel to greet with us since the calamity. We may have lost the bulk of our ships on that fateful day, but starting with this beauty, we will restore the Maelstrom's fleet to its former glory. The victory is more than a simple warship. It's the symbol of Lin Salumin's rebirth from the wreckage brought by the coming of the Seventh World Era. Thus, we are striving to complete her destruction as swiftly as possible, even going so far as to hire veteran shipwrights from outside of the last Yet, even with such unprecedented measures, there are never enough plans to handle the abundance of land. If you just will linger of the docks for the time, there's no end of odd jobs for a hardworking adventurer. Be fair warned, there's no place here for layabouts and troublemakers. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, Dalmatica. We're in the 700s, that man. Not once in 12 months has been late. He's been late with the shipment. And now two whole turns of the sun without a single word. A shipwright of mine, a young man, Gabriel Smith, recently left one candlelit way to retrieve several crates of supplies ordered from Nisa Luminsa, but has yet to return. I have said several missives to have Rhoda, but his reply is always the same. He doesn't recall ever seeing the right, nor the supplies he was scheduled to collect. That man knows something, and I severely doubt he's telling me the whole truth. As I cannot leave my post, I would ask him to travel to Candlekeep Way in my stead in for help Rhoda, and if he insists on playing this game, I'll personally see what that he is transferred to Turtleback Island, where he can rot alone in the middle sea for eternity. Okay, more quests. Run, let's just run. It's up there. here? Yeah, that's the dog I've been down that I ever hold with everything except the food. Zanzibar Island, he cannot do that, can he? I swear on a full nine straight, navigate the rest or so. I know none of this fearless man nor his precious supplies. Yes, we heard that we have enough trouble these past few sons. What with the shrinking of that Dominion and cargo ship, the salt strand. I haven't not take the time to take a proper piss. They gotta take note of every scrap that wanders on off the grip. Now that now the way you see it, if you have the time to be standing here questioning my character, then you most recently have the time to get to that hours of yours down to Soul Strand and help us search for survivors of the wreck. Who knows? We may just run around this perilous Smith everyone seems to be eager to be fine. Just hoping the navigator hasn't found it first. Oh, there you go. Hi, I'm Ferdinand Smith. Is it the foreman wondering on whereabouts? I thought he might be, but you might not want to know. You can show me faces of Rida and the right terrible from my cause. No nice path. I beat the trip from the right and the captain came away. Just as the foreman asked. The seas were right up, and the captain of the cargo ship was wearer of pretty hurt to go to the ship. I made a few points of the Peter to meet me and take me out of the ship. By the time he was halfway to restore the ship, the was had present the man was quite young and wasn't long for the slaves at both of us. Try as we might just want to study the boat, natural grip was too tight and we was too long led down to the means and galley. When I awoke, most forces were gone and the cargo I was collected lay strewn across the salt strand. It made every effort to salvage. My eyes made every effort to salvage it, but the sands were glowing with quicker and I ain't the one with the sword. And now you see why it is I cannot enter the dry docks. Oh, here. No problem. Okay. I just keep leveling up, people. Oh god. Oh, Lord. There you go. That night that was tossed to see the some some doll of rags, and it weren't long before the world around me faded to black as I stepped deeper into the abyss. But lo, the navigator wouldn't see into me to the gates of the seven hells, and I was hoping to find the same waterford. And here I've been ever since, waiting for the chance to salvage my master's cargo. The missing parts. I don't know how can I repay you. They did not surprise that way, but of course I was by the equation I find greatly respect to the widow of the prefect to leave his life for a handful of coin. So you tell Arvin that at the back of the battle by nightfall, many thanks adventurer, do not forget this kindness. Why am I going, why am I actually trying to go to that specific place? Hindi naman yun yung daan. That's not the way. Wait, what? There you go. Nakalito yung map. I'm ready to do the first minute of the farm. Or the forefront to believe that I would take him for that which was obviously out of his hand. You see, there was no storm that day, and the seas were here adjacent to Rajas for as long as the suffering trial. It seemed me to believe that the trouble that the ships encountered of quantity was of a less natural sort, the sort which such as Hagi might have known for sure. Art, when I originally had doubts about your motives, you have repeatedly proven yourself as an asset to Naldis and Bemelis. I still do not like you, but doesn't mean that they do not trust you. Come on, man! Gimdota, head of the watch here at the Dry Dock, believed that pirates may have been plotting an attack on the Victory, and she requests assistance investigating a group of unsavory individuals making camp nearby. I have recommended you for the task. Despite all Lin's arguments I endured before, during, and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who will turn their backs on the city-stated so that they might line their pockets with a few handload of coin, just the thought of that sickens me. Dun. Alright. Ah yes, I had a feeling you will be the one, you will want to ask me then. Since you first arrived at the Mora Pitroy that had my men, had, I've had my men watch you. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those in the area. It seems possible. And you'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model sleeper, Vincent. That and the formal system seems to hide you. Which I think is quite shocking. Grandpa doesn't even trust his own mother. Very well. Then not report of what you asked with partly believe are conspiring to meet and try to your last making them here since you were near the mark of the spinner. I will have you approach the men, put in as a lot of veterans, if you can have some benefit of that sound of learning the intention. Now most station at the rear mains can provide you with an exact location of the camp. Ah, haha, I knew it. No more sergeant for Grano. Tonight I shall enter the finest salmon on the peninsula. Well, why? Well, I had to with Major going with some of the other guards who had to work with me for the next job. My money's bonus on you. Ah, the job. Yes, of course. We follow the road past the gates to the southeast. We will eventually come to the barricade with a single guard on our bird in the middle of the sea. Followers of the club say it's the only place to the gate and the Mayat spinner. I'd be surprised if the pirates camp up there were aware of that. Right here? The firefly. I'm giving you the count of 9 to step back on that path. Carry your venturing arse down back to whatever rock it is you crawl under. You see, it's sad how to meet the east with your type. Roaming the hills said they was yours to roam. Getting to be that the man can enjoy a mug of rum without some shite wet on down there running up asking me to read the local name deeply. Seven else if I know. I'm a bloody pirate, god damn it. Now, Smalls. Once we have my boy back, I'm putting his godforsaken pistol to a fanatic so far behind me. Ain't no one remember I was ever here. Come on, Scraps, we have knives to sharpen. Uh, so the transfer is indeed pirates and they're indeed planning something. But what was the story getting me boy back? Could it be that their target never was the victory? Something is not right, and I won't sit idly waiting for this fight to be the first blow. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, Ars. It will be a wars sooner. Okay, plus 5. Why do I have to automatically, you know, something is not right. Go ahead and check on settings. Oh, this is actually classic FF. I want that. I'm actually checking on this one right away. Oh well. Go ahead, I'll deal with that later after off stream. I'm concerned that if it's the pirates that had investigated are on the move. They creep ever closer to the Florida, so much of the aiming to target the victory herself. That ship is simply that everything is insufficient threat to pick up, and I will now displace counters with a single finger upon her hull. Must apprehend them before they put their plans into motion. You are just the man to do it. Without your capable assistance, I feel the security of the Florida cannot be guaranteed. Not moments ago, my guards have made reports of suspicious activity in the area. You may begin your effort by evidence lessening one of their accounts on first hand. Matters not whom they physically speak with, but be sure to question either Earthward at the front gate or Clanco at the rear. Any suspect saboteurs encountered during the course of the investigation will be urgently interrogated. Report any and all findings direct to the room. I'll choose the cat! Because why not? Hey, adventure! You have to have another hand aboard to help chosen shore security. The customer reports would sit in total stress gathering with us if they're one of the assistants those such as yourself. Speaking reports though, I saw one of those mangy pirates lurking around the cliff near Empty Heart. I'd like to closer look because he has a chance to cover his tracks. Find the big guys somewhere. Ah, spotted me, did you? Well, you're too late. What's open is already happening. Okay. Let's see here. Why are you actually? Oh, it's a battle. Duty calls. Command battle Victor Imperial. Level set its effect. Once you're about the maximum sync level, it will be sing as follows. Level 18. I'll try. So you found one of the spirits, did you? I know you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what would this need to be planning? What must have it's already happening? Captain, trouble in the shipyard. Easy now, shoulder. Who did this to you? Pirates, out of nowhere. Stuck people. Gods below, we're not prepared for this. Pirates, soldier, how many do they number? Not sure. More than they can think out. Seems to be carrying explosives. Explosive? There's no time to lose. Ars, you had the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I will see to this man, then follow after. Make haste, now. Hats up in the sword. Ha! Yeah! Never gonna it'll be easy. Still don't trust those slimy bastards, but their plan worked like a charm. Stop! What are you doing, you great bloody fool? Shut your trap, boy. This will be over soon. All that's left now is to blow this ugly fight of driftwood into splinters. Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important the ship is, what it represents? Aye, and that's what it makes all this sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into the treasure's backstabbing son. Imagine, a boy of mine giving up a pirate life to become a shipwright, and building a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. What on the limitless wide green ocean made you take up this self-righteous sense? Ah, you're the one who got the sense, don't you see? The pirates had to ignore this. That era is over. Ah, I wonder why Admiral never spoke of his father. Never would have thought. Their ship's a symbol, right, of everything of what went wrong with the world. And I mean to shatter it into 100,000 pieces. In total, us. Brave beat the brave beat the tar out of this bloated sea stug and make sure no harm comes to the victory. Other than the moja, don't focus on action phase. Duty complete. I must be getting old. Letting some green venture get the best of me. Duh. That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did you? My thanks are rather to think that we have what we have become to like the island without your intervention. The pirates have been the right mess of things. I just get the strong out and sort it out the dock. And my thoughts have good use of sorting out as well. Everything my father have a way of turning might have upside down. Speak of them, my thanks, and my apologies. How fair you are. I cannot begin to thank you for the role you've been in preventing this madness. Dependent more than a simple ship. Save the bit running off this means on the pilot of the mine. The day was yours. Since the security regimen will require much in the way of proven, we are here to keep the track of safe. At prima apologizes, well, apologize I can't answer while moving upon the heart attack. All those in point, this incident was the hardest one hit. But in time, I believe we come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way on Booming Pass is actually to see Victor completed and in the water. By the way, the firebrigade video have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Rainersman will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jackets move in, however, we recovered a most unusual object. Should you have time to spare, I would like to ask you of you another favor. Just another one. Mars, in rise under enlightenment of your own recent events, there are a few others to whom I would entrust this task. Since we last spoke, a curious message have been discovered among the personal effects of Astapin, the fire behind the plot to sabotage the victory. The visit was spent in the most unusual crypt, a script believed to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which a proven enemy of Limsa Luminsa deems worthy of the and enciphering is like to be of great interest to the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none among us can make any sense of the message. In cases such as this, I implore the Yellow Art Dedra are one to return to Badarun and his convenient connections. So, I would have you deliver this message to the proprietor of the Downing Wench into his hand, and no other. Do you understand? Let's go! Back to Limsa Luminsa! Okay. Ahoy there, Ars. Been earning about your deeds of the write-offs. I've been late out the entire day for me. Poor self was still reading at this old man's part in the business. But at least you get the victory from being sunk before she's sealed. And for that, I owe you my thanks. You really made a name for yourself here in Linsa, lad. Folk know that when they need someone doing, and you need someone doing, and what might that be? You want someone to read her message with the funny letters for me. Thinking, thought I might know a man as good. Well, let's see it then. I reckon I might know a canny bugger that can read stuff like this. Aggressed by the name of Paderon himself. You know, you're like one of me regulars now, Arts. You never let me down yet, and Navigator helped me. I reckon I can trust you. Kim thought I was right to want this message deciphered. We got us some trouble viewing here, and no mistake. Get ready for action, and I'll explain. Okay, Badaron. What's the shift? What's the sitch? Good to have you aboard now. Then where to stop? Back then when I was younger and nastier, I earned my living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read the orders your price from the cold dead ants of its mates. And that's how you came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Them Sahagan letters, Dad. And I should know, I've got more fishback messengers than I can count. It gets worse though. The plan to build the victory in all here, right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of hell in Western Lanosia. Then it lit. Then it the maze of new flagship in the confusion. That point being, the attack on the victory weren't the act of a few rebellious pirates. It was a key part of some Kanibata grand plan. But if I'm reading is alright, the attack came too early. I wager they panicked when they saw it was onto them, rushed in to do the job, and buggered it up. That them tattoo-faced bastard, as they say, was paying Abram's old man with the serpent reavers, right? But none of their crew was there, was they? Did they have someone better to do, or what? Seven else. I got to go backward. That mess at the victory, that was meant to be the bloody destruction. The fishman ain't interested with the maelstrom's baby. They're after men. Just as it always been. They're sending their pirate flag is after a civilian target. And it is about raising in Western Indonesia. That's where it be. Someone tell me Swivel is about to get it, and it hard. Here's a translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Rainer of the Coral Tower and tell me he's fine in for a busy day. And give him in a hand, eh? You can be damn sure he needs one. But before that, I'm gonna talk to the Smith. All of the novice membership granted. Because I'm now level 15. So let's go. Now listen to this. Let's see the record of the briefing. Just as assigned, you will be learning composition. An enemy opened this advantage for an hitting attack and your best attack is hit from away. Faster action was at this time you learn this lesson. Everything clear. Head over when you're ready to begin. Isn't it funny that his name is the Master of Arts? Which is actually Furion's title. And then we're hearing Final Fantasy 2 music. Yes! Get that one. Oh, the strike zone. dawn. Learning to avoid the obvious is still one adventure. Those who instead of stand still will long survive the profession. Speaking of survival, the perfect weakness of my lesson will urge a piece of mind with the agent in your chosen role. Should you feel so inclined, please to study lesson with some with the other master that may reward you with encourage their wisdom and justice. Be surprised completing the exam, but remember, the real practice is the lesson you learn. Go ahead and continue the next one. Keeping. When it comes to your place in a party, you reserve the sharp end of the spear. Simply put, your role is to deal as much damage as possible while keeping your foe's skin intact. As such, you can just attack whenever enemy is please. If you search for other than one controlled by your ally, then you will become the aggression. As you may guess, the problem is cooperation. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention. It's your job to take the foe down. Work with your allies to take the enemy. You can move to the next training exercise. Everything is trust, and you know with your rest of it. Begin. Training exercise is now underway. Taking the enemy's hit. Your daily hammer with heavily armored defender will allow you to fight with your fullest. These are practical to the exercise. Yeah. You know what? Every time it starts the mission, it vibrates. The controller vibrates. For this exercise, you will be fighting multiple opponents. The key to victory is coordinated with your comrade. Each goal will follow the other focus assault. With work with your allies to defeat the enemy and begin move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear. Our training exercise is now underway. Now with a fight with the stack waiver, such one of the the most dangerous of these robots. We should not have the same enemy as your ally. Try to fight that is very disgusting. Right into the dust. Bravo! That's the nice side. Right up to receive reward. Okay. Coordinated is recover post-FF and safety. Or go with the allies and the efficacy of your armor need not to be tested. You remember the rest of the eating enemy attacks? The next section will put that training to the test. You must need to plant yourself in some passive around some passive. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy and we can move on to the next training. Everything is clear, I trust. Commence the training. Let's go. Yes, as we do, but keep an eye out for us counterattacks. Exercise. So 4 out of 5? Is it 4 out of 6? Need to done. Making fantastic speed is always the wisest course. To the result of this persuading dance, better to dodge than be thrown in the dust. Go ahead and to handle that. Oops. Why did I waited? Let's complete that thing already. how to deal with enemy reinforcements. As the battle progresses, new foes will appear on the field. The sudden arrival will target the weakest combat, so we must be quick to eliminate them. Allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the training area. Strategically. Lord! That's one hard thing. It's hard to target the controller. Fine for fun, the party is doomed without a source of restoration. Yeah, I was doomed if there is no healer. When you further threaten your healer, instead of spring into action. That is your price. Good lord. Just like the unit to manipulate the battlefield. During the battle, enemies will form forward to the rear gate. Your force will continue targeting but this quarter from its movement. You must operate the lever that closes the gate or get your party will be overwhelmed. Work with your allies, okay. Ah, that's one thing. smart and recognize when a battle has turned against you. You can act quickly to neutralize an enemy's advantage or prevent to suffer from difficult fight. Final exercise. Okay. Looks like... Oh my god! You're at the mountain's peak. The final exercise. As a combination of your training, all the skills you acquired to improve the test. Put your lessons in practice and you'll do just fine. May the work when you begin. I wonder if I can do it well. That's it! Driven the step of no means no longer. Pray accept this right to commemorate our achievement. So let's go ahead and then wear that. Okay. Then there's no bonuses with this one. Okay. There you go. Actual mage. I now look like a freaking mage. Okay, let's go ahead and let's continue our mission, I think. Okay. Go ahead and then go ahead and then go to Rainer, right? I am Rainer. I am a thread adventurer whose name seems to be in everyone's lips. You're to be the commander or your part important to the plan to destroy the victory. Now, what do I do for you to this day? You bear urgent mention from Bannerod? Why do I get the feeling that my hopes require more about the victory with dash? Tell me, what is a book? An assault on Swift Perch! But we've been seen not to suggest a serpent reaper amassing for an attack. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Baron is very wrong without such matters. I will marshal the Yarja for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Badger's assessment of that attack with the White House was intended as a diversion, Quiver is but one of the several targets for the main thrust. Commander, sir! Report. It is the Sahagin, sir. They mounted a large gate on South Highgate. They threatened to overrun our defense within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the navigation. My decision has been made for me. Master the truth and gave the order to march. high. The serpent rivers are in league with the Sahagin, which means there's every chance this assault on target may yet prove to be another fate. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves strict pursuit never for those pirate traitors. And it is time that these that I wish the wires of us might yet walk along us, but wishes still will avail us not. Von Gorvion, you must serve in your absence. Make for special with all haste and lend your strength to the squad I can spare for the settlement's defense. I'm going to Swinford right now. Forgot. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the lower decks. Where should I go? Oh, Lord. That's actually that's actually something. Where are we going? Not Morabi, right? Ah, fucker. Let's go ahead and go here. I wonder where to go. Oh, 57 kills. How about now? You know what? Lulunukin ko. For now. It's on Western Lanosia. Commodore represent where did we get reinforcements, but I didn't expect them to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action though. You better did resemble to wide up well I met you. I met pressure to bear. In any case, do you know what you're fighting for here? This place, Swifters. It's been built by walk social in the face of every hardship to climb into the way. Welcome to the follow welcome to the street and thank you for following Dorsey 837. Appreciate you being here. And we're not about to let some fresh fancies come claim the honor of being the ones who find the broken spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards one bloody M, you hear me? Level 18. Can we handle this? That's right. Let's try. Here they come! Oh, it's a female. Here now, I thought you owned the male jacket for us was meant to be busy. Just to secretly following the plan, eh? Now what? Pull back and wait for us again, brothers? Based on that, we ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, don't get in a small foot. To be your blood when states Lord Leviathan's on ours. The yellow bellies you can butcher at will. Them dirt eating that will be crushed under the full mind of the serpent weavers. Seems Reaper is the main target after all, eh? Squads 1 and 2. Attack the townsfolk. Squad 3. Rear guard. The rest of you, we meet the charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore word of our victory, or no word at all. For Libsa Lominsa! I got all you yellow bellies in hands on your gizzards! Hey. I can handle this. already failed. Oh god. This is hard. This is hard. I'm not going for a very easy, you fuckers. No, 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 no. That at least is at least made it successful. Well fought. The reapers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, but there will be more than of them talking about, so don't let your guard on just yet. Have bested the golem, but you will not fear to removal this day. O wonderful consecration, send me in the creature of the abyss, or troll to command that I may smite thine enemies. Your very being impairs the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Another fight? I can out damage him. What the fudge? Sola, thank you so much. You're right. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That's actually something. That the wisdom of the fighter should be brought low by mere mortals. Arrogance, did they say? And it is as I fear. They're known as the bringers of chaos, or Asians, to give them their proper name. It would seem their suspicions are correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Well, you would know if Israelis have encountered Asians before? I've never spoken to of my homeland. What do you know about Sahel? Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift. Are you alright, lad? If I know a mean bugger like was hiding in the bushes, I wouldn't have a squad to to keep you company. Well, at least we can call this kidnap investigation to a close. Those reapers were the ones spreading fog away in the dead of night, and this bastard here was pulling all the strings. A trifle simplistic but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a chance of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much. Hi, heroic is the word. I don't want to think about what would have happened if you had been there, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Isola. Please give my regards to science. I'm glad to have played the role of but I hope to that is an end to this disturbing phase of indifference. Instead of your fate towards a bottom part of most intriguing topics, maybe we afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, we must see this particular threat to this conclusion. Praise and my greeting to Commodore Rainer. Oh boy. Go back to Linsan. Okay. There you go. How should I get? What should I do? Okay. Ah yeah, Commodore. That's on the upper deck. Anthrax. I just saw the name of that person. It says Anthrax. The heck? Okay. Good Gorvion, eagerly have awaited her return. Word of your exploit is already spreading to the ranks. Our troops ever owe you a great debt of gratitude and your timely assistance. You have shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arm, a strong spirit, sound judgment. Would that convince more of your life? I have little doubt that you shall be one join the wrath of yours as fated adventurers, but it's a matter of time. Clearly, Badro's potential remains as sharp as ever. So I doubt even he imagined you capable of such feats. Might you favor me for your account for the day's events? Such victims bear retelling. Let me just drink. Stola has been working for us for quite some time, you see. She was only too willing to assist the Yellow Jacket in the kidnapping investigation, proving himself a stalwart ally of Lindsay yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory and the small matter of your deed as Whipbird, you two have proven yourself a valiant friend of the Thalassocracy. Admiral. I present you, Admiral Blofussin. Oh. What? What was their names?
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa. On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day. A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward after all? Ha! Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Badaron and Commodore Rayner have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits. Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet. A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the man who foiled the Sahagin.
Oh! A seat at the feast!
Oh, and don't be late. Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Robinson Ring. Yeah. I'm not sure you understand just how unusual this is for me. This is for the underwriter to venture into the state bankway. It's a highly coveted honor, but even the office under her direct command are really afforded such recognition. But I will not deny you have earned it. Many of the tasks you have performed in service to the Lazarocracy have been both difficult and dangerous. This is a reward for all your efforts. Another of many achievements, both large and small. Has the enormity of this moment yet to sink in? Perchance you will realize its significance when you stand before the assembled dignitaries of Limsa Lominsa. And now that I have imagined the scene, I realize that you will require attire suitable for the occasion. As I just admitted, no one should see what Badaron can arrange. He is surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. Okay. Go back to Badaron. Here. Here. Go to the drowning wench. Okay. Well, if it ain't Merwin's guest of honor, nobbing with the high-end mighty now, is it? I tell you, lad, I damn near snorted ill out of me nose when I heard the news. You've come a long blood away, you have, and that's the truth. But one thing for sure, You'll not want to infer this in grub. These banquets are scheduled by leading Bismarck, no less. It's a grand chance for your belt to bursting with the fine and more importantly, free food. Sana all free. So we can have you turning up with your sidekick venturing here. No, the heir of the art needs to have a bunch of refinement about I'm in policies. Doctor complained when he stopped his face with the cake. Take yourself out to the Octan and speak to the Nasib of the Burger Consortium. He'll furnish you with the somewhat gentlemanly to wear. I've already had a word with her, so all you need to do is pick up the goods. Then bring him back here so I can tell you what's what. Okay. Octan, right? Good evening, sir. I'm sure you're the underdressed gentleman Badger mentioned. I see he was not exaggerating. Ahem, I chose it especially for you simple inquiries as I do. Fear not, I'm sad that you will upset absolutely understood. Okay, back to the wind. Speak with Baderon. Hello. Is that a say or a bell? That's a bell. Let me go and check. Oh well. I think it's actually at the shout or something. Bring to see Junasim, the sea. Let's have that box then. Here we go, an nice pair of dress shoes by Luke may have been much else to estimate, but as long as they got a decent pair of shoes on his feet, there's no military we can go. Because of as a gift for me from all the other folk you've done by along the way. Aye, it's a very moving gesture, I know, but just don't go wedding up on me, eh? Wouldn't do for lips that you hear to turn on the bank and soak in its own tears and snot. Anyhow, that's for your garb sorted. Now you must need to settle on your nerves. Tell me when you're ready and I'll tell you where you're meant to go. I like the brush. Watch. Ready then, are you? You get back to this currency. If you waited any longer, I'll consider it the civic duty to over the dead and drag your head there. I'll make sure you're wearing the fancy shoes when you turn out, alright? Carrying them won't do no good. They're meant to make you look like a gentleman, remember? And a gentleman's being lacking. As for the reference to the piece being out on the bridge, and the hand and breathing, you can hand that Janta and move over and show you the way. Just keep that held high, lad. After everything you've done for Nipsa, you'll be good reason to be proud. And don't let no life form bugger that in it. And the dress shoes, okay. Work all. dress shoes, fancy dress shoes. An adventurer wearing fancy dress shoes. Oh, now those are some fancy dress shoes. Come on, adventurer. I'll show you to the briefing room.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, join me now in honoring this man for his services to our great nation. May the navigator guide and protect him on his journey, till sea swallows all. These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan. From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path. I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine. But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Such an extraordinary glow. This is one of the crystals of light.
By the navigator.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not, of a towering crystal? You bathed in her light.
Yashtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power. This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her. And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations, as once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light. Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the primals. When the Gallian Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance. And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them. Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us, set against a blinding light. Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light. When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them. Keep that crystal safe. In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you. Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
another one.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Finally, nag-14, no more pixelated. Well, ano lang, for now lang yan. I love. Is your internet okay na? Yeah, by Sunday or by September, we're back to FF5. So, no problem. That's just bad. Still pulsating. I don't know what's actually happening. Maybe it's another factor reset is in order.
Is Artemis?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
Buti kinakaya ng aking screen.
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
It's dead.
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Oh,
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Snake! Snake! Metal Gear reference. Anyway, love. I hope you actually,
Damn it! Damn it all to the 7th hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Delay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link shells are useless.
Oh, those are link shells.
You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginin Wese Donzul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut. Imaratwe, Kiskat Toga Hats Wadadorns. Seasoningen, Fistun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
What is this Sims language? Morning, sunshine. All a bit for much for you, is it? What happened? You don't remember then. We keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir. And to carry you back to the wench myself, well, may see, carry, it's not a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. Anyway, don't fret. This little one of us here was excited about everything that we've been through lately. Your little now seems to have put some color back on your cheeks, though, so I'll leave you to it. Bugger, I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with you. When you feel up to it, talk to Zantel and let you know to the command room. Oh, and stay awake, eh? I'm told Olmer was in the middle of telling you a story when you started snoring last time, and I dashed it too kindly on it and repeat the trick. Go ahead and then get rid of this. There you go. Back to the upper decks. Greetings, Admiral Blowspin awaits you in the command room. Shall I announce you? Enter the command room. Ah, Ars, it's good to see you on your feet again. You're recovered. Then let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing. One that wouldn't trust you, one that would trust no other. I do they have in mind for you request some explanation. I do you have not made other plans. Do business then. Another. I have penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eorzan Alliance. The Battle of Cartano and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon Eorza with scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lands are fraught with ruin and hardship. The wars of life who might once have given them hope are gone. We must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I am proposing that the memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Carthage. This letter contains the details of said proposal, and I would have you to deliver it to our allies as my personal envoy. You have proven yourself a staunch and an able ally to Limsa, but it's not my only reason for choosing you. No, I chose you because you possess a quality that puts me in my mantle of history's champions, a quality I feared lost. Say that you will perform that this duty. I know you would not disappoint me. The task will shall take you far from the west to nation, to the city-states of Gridania and Ulta. A grueling journey to be sure, where you to be traveled by sea and land. But I mean if you have to take to the skies. An airship pass to be used at your discretion. Airship bound for the revenations of our allies leave from the landing connected to this bridge. Before you depart, I suggest you travel veteran for a few personal wisdom regarding this instrument destination. The old bastard is not, if not, well traveled. It is a pity I cannot issue some passes with a freer hand, as I did in more peaceful times, when birds were not so limited. But in these times of war, every cup we come into the clouds risks the drawing the eye of the empire, and every voyage must needs to be born of necessity. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in that opinion. There were other others who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Ayards, need do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. On behalf of Glen Salamins and other people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm for which many have fought and died. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but do not turn out from either. Only the braving the unknown you will achieve the greatness of which you are truly capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will no small thing. Alright, level 17. I think that's a good way to go ahead and then end the stream first. Let's go ahead and then go ahead and now that I managed to go ahead and then catch up. it's time for us to go ahead and then learn some new tricks on the next FF14 stream. So, it's not good. So, I wonder, guys, would you like me to go ahead and then play FF14 every Sunday and play the other FFs in order on Saturday? I think that's a good compromise. What do you reckon, guys? I might actually do that. But then, until then, let's go ahead and then raid someone. Because it's already 3 hours. Exactly at 3 hours already. Okay. Let's see. Let's see who we can actually raid. Okay. Let's go ahead and then raid. Okay, if we're going to go ahead and then raid 4 of people, then let's go ahead and then pass some down on it. You know, they're playing Coral Island, so let's go ahead and then chill. So, let's go ahead and then try to go ahead and open a raid. So until then, this is Take Dr. Ars signing out. Raid message, by the way.